And Gustavo is also somebody who will bring a much needed measure of both unity in the community as well as unity in the state Senate. And so I'm very pleased to be here to give my full unabated support for Gustavo Rivera for New York State Senate. Thank you.
Well, I want to echo John Liu's thoughts and say, first of all, last year, John and I crisscrossed the city, and we were both blessed by an extraordinary coalition of progressive people and activists and unions and issue groups that put us over the top. Well, I've seen that same coalition come together for Gustavo Rivera with incredible energy. There is a sense in his district, but also all over the city and state, that this is the right man to represent that district and to help change the state Senate. And I think, sadly, if you said to New Yorkers, what's the one thing that they most want to see changing? What's the one part of government that we need help in the most? They'd say the state Senate. And I am convinced that Gustavo Rivera is going to be a difference maker. That he not only has the skills to win the race, he has the skills to be a great state senator and someone who can help that body move forward. I just want to finish by saying, to be good at this work, you have to be in touch with the people. John and I were here in the city council. We represented local districts. We knew what was happening in our community. We both happened to be public school parents. We had a sense of what was happening. You can only represent a district if you're actually in the district, living the life of the district, understanding people's needs. You can't do it if you're living a life different from your constituents. So Gustavo lives in the district in a modest building with people, understanding the issues. This is the kind of guy who can actually serve the people of that district appropriately. I'm honored to support him, and I'll do everything I can to help him get elected.
Well, I stand here proudly receiving the endorsement of the two highest Democratic elected officials in this city, both of which got elected on a clear platform of a commitment to the community that they serve. In this case, the entire city of New York. In my case, the 33rd District of the Northwest Bronx. The people of the Northwest Bronx are folks that have been ill-served and in a sense disrespected by the current representative. The only thing that I want to do is I want to work for them. I want to be accountable to them, and I want to make sure that they remind me every day who I work for. Now, as the public advocate said, I live in a rent-stabilized apartment right in the middle of the district. I've been there for the past 10 years. Take the train every day. I've lived the same situations of this district because I am from this district. I was born and raised in Puerto Rico, but came here 12 years ago. And for the last 10 years, I've been living in the Bronx. And last year, I felt compelled. I felt compelled to run because the people of this district have not been well served. So I stand here receiving the support of these two wonderful elected officials, and with their help, I hope that we have the force that we need, the support that we need to get us over the top, because the people of the 33rd deserve someone that works for them, that is committed to them, that is committed to serving them. So I thank you for being here this evening. I thank the public this afternoon. I say morning, exactly. It's like I've been up since 6.
Yeah,
I've already been
it's all
talking to
blurring
people.
together.
Exactly. So I thank the public